We've got tons of new details for WandaVision. Thanks to a new report from Entertainment Weekly, we now know a lot more about the first Phase 4 MCU TV show coming to Disney+, WandaVision. So we are going to cover what we learned about the behind-the-scenes inspiration for the show, including one detail I cannot believe, and we'll go into some new tidbits about the plot that help paint a picture of just what this weird, trippy show is actually about.
Oh, this is gonna be a gas!
Let's start with what was shared about the plot of WandaVision. The show is going to be set after Endgame and start with Wanda and Vision married and living together in the seemingly perfect little town of Westview. Head showrunner Jack Schaefer said, quote, "We find Wanda and Vision living a blissful suburban existence, trying to keep their powers under wraps. But, of course, that totally doesn't work out for them. Something strange causes them to cycle through the decades in the style of different eras of sitcom TV. And the through line that keeps all this craziness grounded is the romance between Wanda and Vision." Of the newlywed couple, Schaefer said, quote, "It's always so appealing when outsiders find each other. They're both different with capital D's. Wanda has so much pain and Vision has so much curiosity." In the EW article, it says that this show was an opportunity for actress Elizabeth Olsen to explore Wanda's past and explore the full potential of her powers. In fact, Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige convinced her to do the show by talking about certain Scarlet Witch comics. They didn't reveal which comics to avoid spoilers, but it seems pretty clear that this is going to be the MCU's version of House of M. Our theory is that Wanda used her powers to bring Vision back to life, but she unwittingly created an alternate reality that goes all screwy because she hasn't fully mastered her abilities yet. Feige emphasized that WandaVision directly sets up Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, where the powered-up Scarlet Witch will team up with the Good Doctor as a co-star. So prepare for things in this show to be paid off in 2022 when that sequel hits. And if you were wondering, the report says that Marvel is taking special care to make sure that any changes in the Marvel release schedule caused by pandemic-related delays do not negatively affect the ongoing MCU story.
Am I dead? No. Why would you think that?
While WandaVision may be a show about romance and out-of-control superpowers, that story is being told in a way no one could have expected. And it's what Schaefer calls, quote, "a love letter to the golden age of television." EW says the show has an irreverent tone and will marry epic superhero action with small-town sitcom silliness, taking influence from sitcoms of the 50s all the way up to the 90s. And to capture that sitcom flavor, and this is the thing that I could not believe when I read it, Marvel filmed the first episode of WandaVision in black and white in front of a live studio audience. And talking about the unusual experience of filming in front of a live studio audience, Olsen said, quote, "It was insanity. There was something very meta for my own life because I would visit those tapings as a kid where my sisters, Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, were working on Full House."
When will we be there?
When we get there.
I was just asking, don't have a cow.
But Marvel did not stop there. In order to get the full classic TV feel, the crew dressed in 50s era clothing, they used old lenses and lighting to recreate that retro look, and they used practical effects like wires and camera tricks to make magical things happen like they did in Bewitched or I Dream of Jeannie. And to top it off, Feige and director Matt Shakman sat down for lunch with Dick Van Dyke himself and picked his brain about the making of his classic 60s show. If that doesn't help them give the show an air of authenticity, nothing will. And one more thing before we go, actress Teyonah Parris, who will be playing the adult version of Monica Rambeau from the Captain Marvel movie, gave one heck of a soundbite, saying, quote, "I thought we were doing a little show, but no, it's 6 Marvel movies packed into what they're presenting as a sitcom." So for those of us who are a bit upset that we didn't get to see Black Widow or Eternals, the 2 Marvel movies that were supposed to come out this year, it's nice knowing that we're essentially getting 6 one-hour Marvel movies with WandaVision when it comes out sometime in December 2020. So yeah, that was a lot of new information about WandaVision, but what has you most excited? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow and subscribe, and for more news, be sure to stay tuned for the next IGN Now.
Our story.
I think what my wife means to say is that we moved from...
Moved from where? Married when? Damn it, why?
Oh, Arthur, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.